Hello. Hello. I'll have to speak up. I've watched the introduction. This is part 2 of my vlog. We are all monarchists. We are all monarchists. Whether you like it or not, we are. We pay for them. We elect governments that support them. Many of us show due deference towards them. Those who join the military, the police, perhaps even the civil service, they sign on the dotted line. Oath to the Queen. And no, the King. God, I hate this autofocus. Doesn't work. Keeps hunting. Not working, is it? Maybe I'm too dark. Let's do that. That works. No comments about this. Okay. I will delete them. This is my depression. So yeah. I'd like to try and cover everything that I want to say. Undoubtedly, I won't. Huge grief. Yeah, grief. Deeply upset myself personally. Lots of tears, lots of numbness, lots of, oh my God, what's going to happen now? And that is a point that I think is facing everyone. Monarchist, anti-monarchist, conservative, liberal, socialist worker, rejoicer in the streets, Dublin Football Club, yeah, wherever it was. I'm not going to repeat the shite that they came out with. Football crowds used to make monkey sounds, didn't they? So let's ignore that crap. Yeah, it's been tough. And it's also very tough, and I will put in a mention for some other group of people. For me, it's been tough. It's like getting really upset, being really upset. It's focused, don't work. See, it's my ADHD or whatever. I can't see this because I should have my glass. Shut up, Paul. It's like you're crying for something that isn't necessarily so personal, but and many would contest this is group hysteria. We've yet to see that. Well, maybe we've already seen it, but this period of mourning has lasted for many days already, and everything seems to have stopped for everybody, or many people. Some people not so. Whatever, I really would like to speak to somebody, anybody, who has turned their backs on the tumultuous events that we're now going through, who've gone on their tiny little lives, and ask them with hindsight and retrospect what it meant for them, because because for me, this means so much, because this is constitutional. This is the basis of your life and my life. You might say, no, it ain't. It's paying the gas bill, that is. Yeah, maybe. But what's going on now underpins our lives, whether you like it or not, whether you realize it or not, it underpins our lives. This is what it is all about. Dear God, I've written some stuff down. Grief for myself, yeah, I've been really upset. And what I should add to that is that, and for many depressives out there, I think, like myself, I think this public grief has been very hard for us to take. It has been for me, because it just accentuates and brings to the fore the grief that we feel for ourselves as depressives. You know, it doesn't take much for us to be tipped over the edge. And it's all very well for people to say, "Oh, turn it off, go off and do something else." Yeah, sure, yeah, fine, yeah, all right. Maybe indeed that's what some depressives have done, is walk away from this and not attend to it. Myself, no, that's not me. Myself, I like to keep myself. It's very much a cliche abreast of affairs. You know, I like to keep myself informed. I like to, you know, oh, is this happening? Oh, what's this all about then? You know, that's me. That's what keeps me going. If I was a fisherman, perhaps I'd have pissed off and gone and inflicted some pain on some poor fish. I don't know. Or I wouldn't have. So yeah, it's been really sad. It's been really sad. It's been really sad for me. It's been really sad for depressives, I'm sure, because this accentuates our depression and feelings of depression. But I think there's more to it than that, because as I was alluding to, here we have a void that's opened up. A void. And I did write down loss and the void, and there is a void. There's a massive void that's opened up as a consequence of this. We've got two very historic events that have happened. Three indeed. The third one has got buried. Oh, sorry, that's a mistaken pun. You got the death of a monarch, the institution of a new monarch, and within 2 days, we here in the UK have a new Prime Minister. And the loss of Boris. Oh, gee. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people criticised the Teletubbies for being, like, stupid. Well, here's real life playing out as being far more bloody stupid than the Teletubbies. Honestly, it really is. You can't make this shit up. Sorry, I swore. You can't. So, okay, I'm going to move on from the personal grief, the grief of the family, monarchy. Well, yeah, I might come back to that. Yeah, it's sad for them. Let's get over that, okay? Lots of people have been paying their respects, and I've said my respects. You know, I feel for them on a personal level. Indeed, I think actually, I can. Yeah, okay. I got three other subheadings here. So the politicians lost for them. Yep. Oh, yeah. Good timing, Paul. Here we have out of Sinn Féin, or whoever she is in Northern Ireland, greeting Prince Charles, both hands, smiling at her, smiling at him, sorry. Who would have thought it? I've read Jerry Adams' biography, and here we have someone and others from the MLA, etc. Now, how come the plebs, who I'll come on to in a minute, why is it that we have these high-level politicians who show due deference? Yeah, the plebs. The plebs. Who are the plebs? The plebs. Are they the people who've queued up? Are they the people, perhaps like me, who have lapped up the media coverage for all we can get and can't be diverted away from it? So what? Some people have been watching the Formula One. Some people have been watching the cricket. Some people have been watching the football, no doubt. Are they plebs? Just saying, like, you know. As I put up in a group, what we're witnessing here are mass media entertainers, aren't we? You got sports stars that the plebs might otherwise want to watch, like they complained that they couldn't go and watch their footy stars last weekend. We're talking about plebs who want to watch people who earn a fortune from otherwise doing what one could consider as being a pastime. And as an anarchist, I put it out there that the royals should get a pay rise indeed, because pro rata for the number of times that they go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and they shake hands, they should get paid a damn sight more than some bloke who polishes a ball by his balls and tosses it, or some tennis player, or some footballer who goes on a Sabutio table, but real scale, That's a load of this, innit, to be honest. And what's the difference between that and monarchy? Shown on the TV for us plebs to watch. Oh, pause for thought, eh? Now, if Prince Charles had gone out and done a cricket match at the Oval, which is actually Duchy of Cornwall, sorry, not Prince Charles, King Charles had gone to the Oval to watch a cricket match, which is owned by the Duchy of Cornwall, which is now his son, Prince William, Duke of Cornwall. Yeah. Did you know that? Did you think of that when you were sat there? And all the rest of the bullshit. Is it bullshit? Then we come on to the haters, the protesters. God almighty. Now, first of all, I'm going to do the ceremony. Where's my timer on this thing? Oh, yeah, only 14 minutes. I'll go to 20 and then I'll stop. The ceremony, spectacular. Absolutely, well, it isn't. That faux pas with that shit bloody Mercedes hearse and the crud, here's the sticker, That was abysmal. Why on earth the state hearse could not have been transported up to Scotland, I have no idea. With the millions of pounds flourished on the royal household, why could they have not sorted that out? I'll tell you why. Not fit for purpose. The same as every government department in this country, same as everything else in this country, not fit for purpose. They couldn't even get the state hearse up to Scotland. Jesus Christ. They could have asked me. I could have got to London in Orange in like 45 minutes. I have to work that out, but no, probably an hour. It's 100 hour, just over an hour, 160 miles an hour. And I'd have driven the bloody thing up there, you know. Why? Pathetic. What a fail. Then we have an old codger. When they were taking the Queen to Westminster Hall, there was an old codger, and this is an anecdote. RAF bloke. Yeah, he's probably served this, that, and everything else, you know. Old bloke, medals. He could not keep in step. It was hopeless. So there we go. That's where I'm going to encapsulated. Monarchy, privilege, sirs, knights, this, that, everything else, elitism. My old dad, the old man, bless him, he said these upper ups, high military, their uniforms are always incredibly shabby. And this old codger, he was a shambles. And I use him as a metaphor. Okay, right, let's move on to the haters. Yeah. The haters. No. Next vlog.